Man, my titties hitting the ground, but I can still rap for
And we
your
just went live. Thank you, Chris. Appreciate that, bud.
Yeah, I mean, also, what's going on, folks? Fun fact.
Hey,
leaders
Chris,
in the news.
hey,
leaders.
Chris, you're going to stop right now. You're going to open this show up properly. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Three Black Geeks. This week, we're doing Addams Family Values. As below me, you see CJ Mick Addams. I am the he Addams. And right beside me, hey, Eris, you do that shit, nigga. I'm going to say that shit wrong.
It's very easy to say. Pseudo Survivors Addams.
Pseudo Survivors Addams. And you probably say, where are y'all Addams from? Ain't none of your goddamn business, nigga. So like, click, subscribe, comment away, and welcome to the show, everybody. And now we can now we can start.
Fun fact, leaders in the new school disbanded on Yo MTV Raps. Just putting that out there. Anyways,
why do you decide, hey, let me bring in a conversation the fans know nothing about and just bring it in here? Why do you do that?
Wait a second. Was it 1993, Chris?
Yes, it was.
Okay, then. Nope, it's relevant. All right.
Hey, got me there. Look, got me there. Three Black Geeks respects timelines and titties. That's what we do here at Three Black Geeks.
That's the ironic part about it. I laugh. Look, real talk. This ties into the chaos. This time with titties.
Yeah, flow of time with titties. Big ones, small ones, some as big as your head. You know, like all that, man.
No, but it ties into the idea of the chaotic nature of the Addams Family, because Leaders of the New School was literally on Yo MTV Raps, Fab Five Freddy's interviewing them. One of the guys was like, yeah, then can I speak to you for a minute? And Buster's like, oh yeah, hold on for a minute. You can find it on YouTube, so I ain't making this shit up.
Why? Like
off to the side, they're talking, and you hear Busta Rhymes, what? And I'm like, oh shit. Sure enough, they breaking up on it. It is chaos, and just Busta Rhymes saying what? I'm like, oh shit.
You know what? I can only imagine. Like now, you probably say Leaders of the New School. What were they on the soundtrack? No. They say, hey, tag team, y'all had a hit song. Get back in. Get in. Say whoop, there it is. Insert the Addams Family into it. We got it. All right. People are gonna love this shit, man. Fun fact about this shit. It was actually supposed to be Michael Jackson. And I'm not even fucking kidding you on that one. That was actually supposed to be Michael Jackson. But schedule conflicts, and a lot of people want to blame this on the kid touching. This has shit to do with that, all right? They had nothing to do with the fact.
Oh, there's plenty of MJ jokes in this movie.
Oh, there's like 2 MJ jokes in this movie, but it had nothing to do with that kid touching. No.
Sure, that one joke was hilarious, though. I ain't gonna lie.
I do like the heal the world joke, because it's just the absurdity of
I was more mad at the image that was used for it. I'm like, God, that was the image for it.
But you know what? But you don't know the fun part about it is, if I could pick one Michael Jackson joke that will make me do that, yeah, heal the world for
That's
me.
mine. That's mine too.
Yeah,
that's my,
no,
honestly,
you know what? No, actually,
that is my idea. That is honest to God my idea of hell.
Actually,
of an MJ hell.
I like it just because the beat. Hold me. Yeah, I hate that song. I don't like
you want the Free Willy song?
I hate that Free Willy song.
Yeah. Both of them were like back to back.
Hey. That Free Willy song is the only thing that sold that movie and got people's
It really did.
You want to know the funny part about
Chris,
this?
Hey, Chris, hold on. You want to talk about lightning striking twice? Both movies were sold off of MJ songs.
The second movie had no business being fucking made. Let the whale die, all right?
Somebody, you
whale isn't gonna whale, all right?
It's like this. That movie was dead in the water. SW. Who knew Michael Jackson getting sampled in that motherfucker? You know what?
No. I'm talking about these were actual MJ songs, not samples.
Yeah.
The first one the first one was Will You Be There? And the second one, if you could believe it, was Childhood.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it was. You're right.
But
hold on, real quick. Caucasian race. they will never forgive you, people, for sitting, analyzing, and being disgusted for about. They don't really care about us, but oh, these songs about animals. This is so beautiful. He cares about the world. We love Michael Jackson for that. But when he talks about the niggers and and Rodney King being beat up, stop. Why are you trying to make everything gloomy?
I mean,
I would never forgive the Caucasians for that, man.
Should be on the t-shirts. I will never forget the Caucasians.
I would never forgive the Caucasians.
This
movie
came out November of '93.
Timely, because Thanksgiving is on the that
November 19th of '93. $47 million budget, made $111 million at the box office.
You know what,
Not
man?
Flipping bad.
You know what makes this movie great for me? When we talked about the first movie, we talked about how whenever this time period, whether it was this movie or the Brady Bunch, seeing the characters interact with the real world, right? So in the first movie, we saw Gomez talking to Sally Jesse Raphael, Morticia telling stories to the kids and making them cry, Wednesday selling lemonade that it's probably death in a glass and shit.
I don't know. I think we always think that the Addams family eat disgusting shit. I think this is how we view them from the outside world. When in actuality, they probably make some bomb ass lemonade.
Yeah, but like in this movie,
don't touch anything they cook. Don't touch a goddamn thing they cook, though.
But in this movie, what I like,
best way to. I'm sorry, Chris. Real quick. Best joke. Like, are these? Is this lemonade? Does it come from real lemons? Well, would you like to buy the Girl Scout cookies? Are they from real Girl Scouts?
Hey.
Just that sigh of like,
no.
It was like, are they made from real Girl Scouts? I'm like, oh, Wednesday, I see what you did.
Yeah. I'm trying to yeah. Also, the Addams family cannibals. Yeah. Been there for decades. We know.
now, what makes this movie great to me, right? There's two subplots, right, in this film. Number one, what happens when you have a serial killer that's actually going up against chaos incarnate with fucking Fester? It is hilarious in the ways that I didn't think was ever funny, that I didn't think would be funny, and it's still funny to this day. Just all the shit that she does. Because
the reason why, and I'll tell you an easy reason why. Joan Cusack woke up and said, "Thank you" to every second of this script. She said, I always wanted to be the psycho bitch to try to kill my husband.
Because I want people to understand. Back in the 90s, there was a show called The Current Affair. And The Current Affair, I think if y'all maybe I got it wrong. Maybe I got the wrong show, but didn't The Current Affair actually touch on like serial killers and
Current Affair?
Wait, honestly, Chris, what show in the early 90s
news show?
I mean, what early 90s news show didn't do that? You had Current Affair, Hard Copy,
Inside Edition.
Yeah, Inside Edition.
And
America's Most Wanted to a point.
America's Most Wanted.
That's
Unsolved Mysteries.
Yeah,
Unsolved Mysteries was a big banger. Also, let's not forget that Leonard Nimoy had his own show at the time that was trying to do like these are real ghost stories.
Even though low key in my head, I'm like, these are a bunch of drunk white motherfuckers that would drink too much moonshine. And somehow they just cornhole each other, and then
it's always something like that. It's always something like that. Yeah.
I'm sorry, Harris. I didn't mean to take you out like that with the cornhole maneuver here.
Chris, and let's not forget about our boy.
Harris is done because you knows I'm right. You know I'm right.
And every now and then, Chris, we got to see our boy. We got to get our boy Jonathan Frakes going. So the woman that killed her kids and her husband was fact or fiction.
Oh God,
never happened.
It's like this. That bitch was bad. This was true.
But no,
killed her kids. Look, Jonathan Frakes was then said it with faith. Killed her kids in a bathtub with a knife.
And then she got cornholed.
It's like this. Now, this part.
See? Full circle. Brought it back.
Full circle. Full. Hey, y'all, here's the thing. Here's the thing about a full circle. Sometimes a circle is not a perfect circle. But when it closes in, It's a circle.
No, but Joe Cusack's Debbie, it was hilarious that they did a fucking current affair like the Black Widow killer. She kills her husband, and don't get it twisted.
No,
There was if I remember correctly, wasn't
no.
there actually a real world Black Widow killer?
There's been several.
There's
Yeah,
several.
multiple.
No, Chris, the way that it was the way that they worded it. She mates and then kills her husband.
I'm sorry, I need to know how do you?
They had to clear the ball. Look, the only way they could sell it was, well, does she fuck the guy? I don't think that. No, man. Does she fuck him? Yeah. All right, we can sell this. That's the way it felt.
First of all, I love this because the show was clearly emulating hard copy, current affair, inside edition. It was like emulating all those shows.
It was a mic.
And my man said they all have one thing in common: murder.
I want people to understand, like
That
as a
camera,
kid,
the camera 2 was just on point with that
And here's the
jerk
thing.
of murder.
and here's the thing. You would think the movie is just bullshit, right? If you watch those shows back in the day, that's exactly how they sold you and it is the most ridiculous shit when you look back on it. You can look it up on YouTube. I ain't bullshit. It's like
you would get that every now and then where you would actually get them talking about some woman that gone state to state, had 5 husbands, killed all the motherfuckers. Now here's the funny thing. I know a couple of you. I know a couple of you asked the question: how can they do that shit, y'all? Before 2000, before 2002, the shit you can get away with, yeah.
Dude, we already talked about it. Frank Deuce got a fucking movie before Google was a thing. No, because let's be real. Who was fact checking Frank Dukes? That's why I said we could go back in time to the 80s and just make up some story. Hey, I kicked the shit out of Jim Brown. So
Hey, man,
let's get this movie made.
Say, all right, man. So look, see, we was in the San Jose Convention Center, right? And I ran and we was at this con, and I ran into Lou Ferrigno, and we did a push-up contest, right? And he did 400, I did 406. So I'm better than him and all the rest of it. Billy Mitchell, who is currently getting Uber sued right now because of all the bull crap that he said he did. Because you know what his problem was? Billy was cool. This nigga kept running his mouth.
He got too close to the sun.
He kept running his mouth after 2005 because at that point, people were like, fact check him.
Thank you.
Fact check him. If he didn't say nothing, I guarantee you, it would have been further down the line, probably by the time they got to King of Kong. It actually would have been by the time they got to the King of Kong, where they'll learn that, hey, dude, you're lying, and it would have went a whole totally different way. Yeah, nah, this nigga compound lied into the 2000s. That's a no. You're asking to get caught.
But going back to it though, Debbie and Fester, it is fucking hilarious. Because number one, do you have that picture D of Fester? No, not that one. Well, yeah, that too.
First off, all right, y'all. Christopher Lloyd was probably making her laugh the entire time because that face that Joe Cusack is making is like, if I look at him and if I do like it's either I'm going to laugh or I'm just going to say the wrong thing because Chris was going for it. He was just going for it. But then you talk about the other one. Let's see where it's at.
Do you have the one with the at the place?
We're talking, ladies and gentlemen. I think at the end of the day, every man's a bit Fester. We think it's funny.
Fun fact,
we're trying to win the girl over.
Hey guys,
funny.
And here's the best part about that. Fester was like doing this thing where he was like talking to himself, this is stupid. And she glanced back at him. He was like, oh shit. That part right there was like, that's every man ever. Oh my God.
Funny enough,
because I like the fact he knew like this shit didn't work. Oh shit, she's looking at me.
Fun fact, me and the girl went to a wedding and I kind of had a festival where she was trying to take a IG picture and she just like supposed to smile, like not do goofy faces. I'm like, at this point, you know what I'm about. Like, why are you even shocked at this point? Like,
wait, were you giving a goofy face or you were over?
Did you not read the dossier?
Exactly.
Did you not read it?
It's like you knew the
That's
you knew the
it.
vibes.
Chris, pick up the dossier and look inside of it. There's important words inside this dossier.
I'm just saying, it's all right here.
all right there.
No, but
Harris,
these
you
right
have to smack it with the back of your head, Harris.
Like it's right here.
In the
Nah,
dossier.
nah. Me was the clapping. You knew what the deal was day one.
Nigga, look at the syllabus. Check the syllabus, nigga.
Jokes aside, every woman knows that their man has a goofy side to him, and if they really love him, they don't care. You know, it's like
You sure about that? You sure about that? I feel like Dave Chappelle's wife is just there for the dick.
dick and money, but you know.
Oh, like I say that in the sense of women get sick of your shit real quick. They just laugh because they love you.
It depends on the tempo of it, though.
Like one of the best jokes I ever heard was on American Dad, where Francine was complaining about a joke to her mom. Her mom was like, "Oh, yeah, I would have left your ass too." She's like, "Why you say that, Mom? Do you know your dad does that pull my finger joke? You know what? You know when he did that 37 years ago. It is never funny. It's never funny. It got a little funny one time because I didn't hear it in a while. But after that, it was never funny. But I laugh because it makes them feel good. That's it. Well, yeah, men, we're this
Pleasing of the ego.
We're this big.
True.
Men are this big. Yes, Myron and them put way too much emphasis on this big because their moms never fucking hugged them. So I understand.
So what you're telling me is that Myron just needs a big boss CQC hug, like Myron, let it go.
Nah. Myron need to go to jail because I think he
twice
legally
now.
R the girl twice, young.
I got errors twice now.
I think he by the book has R the girl a couple times.
Eris is already picturing Myron's mom doing the CQC.
Honestly, I'm laughing
Muslim
because
hood head,
no. I'm so sorry. I'm laughing because not only is the shit funny, the sad truth is, and he says this every time the whores try to call him out on on his stances. Actually, my mother was the one who taught me all this stuff. She's the one that told me, don't marry an American woman. Don't marry any woman from the West. Make sure I marry a woman that's here in the Middle East. And make sure I have 4 of them so I can fuck around. That sort of shit.
I think that last one is like complete. Look. I could believe some toxic bullshit coming out of women. That last one, come on now, nigga.
Look.
But the last one, like,
but I'm just
telling
telling
you, I
you.
was with you into that last part, bro.
But going
I
back
actually
to
could have rolled with you.
but
Now,
back,
look, Chris.
I
look,
did. Okay, I admit.
Harris.
I made up that last one, but the other 3, yes.
But Harris, like that, like, see, because he said that, now I gotta question the whole.
No, but that last part though, like going back to it though, that relationship is fucking one-sided hilarious, even down to like Fester literally has sex, and he's just like,
I like how
the book he reads before he meets Debbie is hilarious.
Bro, that book.
Oh my god, weird guy. Was it weird guys?
Weird guys and the women who avoid them.
Were you guys like me? And Joan, I will give you this, Joan. That's probably one other role you did, but this right here was like the only role I actually thought you were yummy in. So I'll give you that. But the part where you guys like me, did you loud yell when she said, "I'm a virgin"? I
Otis cried on that one, man. That shit.
I was like, shut up.
First of all, the movie messed up by showing, by having the exposition of hard copy saying that this woman is the Black Widow. Bro, when they show all of her freaking Lupin-esque disguises,
yo,
all the way to fucking was it what's her face from Kathy Lee Gifford?
How did you like her black hair, cigarette red lipstick? I killed my husband at a bowling alley look.
Again, folks. Here's the sick part. That was real life in the 90s. That's all you needed. That's all you needed was just a bullshit disguise, and nobody would know the wiser. That's how wild that shit is. Now you got Google, so you can't fucking you can put a mustache on and people will know who the fuck you are. So you
Hey,
can't.
hey, Chris.
No, you got Google and you got Google, you got Instagram, you got
They are way.
wait. You got Alexa, like Alexa and Bixby.
You can't really get away from this shit.
Like I'm gonna take a picture of you, and I'm gonna have Alexa and Bixby like run a complete scan on your face and cross-reference it with the internet, and I guarantee you it's gonna pull something. That's today.
You could pay somebody on the black
reverse
on the black,
image search.
You could literally pay somebody on the black web, even if you really.
Hey, look, y'all out. Look. My AI pictures got some of y'all thinking y'all can hide. Like, nigga, we know.
We saw the fingers. It's AI. All right.
We saw the hair texture.
Put up a hand that looked like this and shit.
Hey yo, look, y'all want to see something funny? Type in, look, y'all want to see something funny in the AI jump? Type in blood gang members do the blood sign. It is so funny. You just see a string of noodle hands. It is hilarious.
Hey, hey, I'm just laughing because I had a joke on Twitter that didn't land, and I was mad. I was like, somewhere Rob Liefeld is jerking himself off in excitement because finally he can draw feet with AI.
I'm sorry. They'll still fuck up on the fucking. It's like look, Rob think they're gonna autocorrect that shit or something.
That's what Rob is y'all's punching bag.
I don't like that nigga.
Hey, the nigga can't draw feet, all right? Come on.
Nah, the nigga can't sit here and say I made Deadpool funny. No, you didn't. You made him edgelord and unworkable. Don't do that shit.
You gave us big titty Captain America. I will not stand for this.
Like, dog.
I know it.
Big titty Captain America, bro. Big titty Captain. I
need that on a shirt.
I wasn't ready for the.
I need that on a shirt.
Big titty Captain America.
Titty Captain America.
All right, Chris.
I need that right now.
So, Chris, we're talking about Debbie. We're still talking about Debbie and
Fester is the most simple.
We're still talking about that, but let me put this out there. This is one of the lines that came at the very end of the movie, but I have to say it. I might have missed all this. What was I thinking? Physical pleasure? Ooh. Uncle Fester, do you miss Debbie? Well, sometimes late at night, I remember how she used to turn to me and say, Jesus, Fester, go back to your room. That's all I'm imagining her. It's her like sleeping, flipping over.
Here's the fucked up part.
Oh, God,
Fester, beyond you get past the comedy, I do feel Fester genuinely did love Debbie.
Of course he did.
And
That's
the
first girl to touch his penis, man. Of course he's gonna like her. Well, I'm sorry, the first normal girl to touch.
Yeah. You know, other than the conjoined twins in the first movie.
Oh yeah,
you know.
that happened.
Well, apparently have died.
Yeah, look, not physical sex, but that happened.
Candies happened.
A foot maybe. That probably. God damn it. Anyway.
Nah, but like, it's sad in a way because all three of us, we talk about like the nature of online now, OnlyFans. We're not going to dive into that, but just the idea of the simp guy. And like Fester is the simp guy, even down to him cooking. Yeah, that shit. Even down to cooking meatloaf.
First of all, that was not his choice.
Second of all, can I say this, guys?
That wig
fit.
Guys, we are
that
all
dick
men.
wig.
Guys, we are all men. Okay.
How's that? How did the editor of this movie not laugh at that shit?
No. I got a question, y'all. Look. We are three grown men. We are all.
That Lincoln Continental look dope as shit, though. I ain't gonna lie, man.
That Chris, we are all grown men now. We can do this. We have six pairs of eyes here. we really have to find this nigga's neck. Where did it go? Like that's just like connected to the upper part of his. It's like it's directly connected to the collarbone, man. Oh, the shoulder pads.
The shoulder pads, what looks like a damn bulletproof vest.
Bro, that fucking turtleneck. Holy
The
shit.
turtleneck.
The white blazer.
That white blazer is clean though.
Man, the gold trim on the Lincoln is what's doing it for D.
I mean,
It's the gold trim.
Debbie had a Lincoln Continental and a Mercedes.
And they had the Mercedes. What was that? Was that a CL? That wasn't the CL.
That was a no, it wasn't the K. That was a CL. I mean SL. That was an SL.
That was an SL. Yeah, you're right. But yeah, that shit. Woo. But also,
Debbie too.
But you know what Debbie also had? She had to hook up at the Acme Corporation.
Bro,
what the hell is this?
The shit that have you in tears is how
you balling. You know you balling when you have the words dynamite printed on your dynamite, nigga.
When Festa guessed it, Festa said a bomb. She's like, what?
I like that because that's a nigga that know what a bomb sounds like. So he was, oh shit, it's a bomb, ain't it, baby?
Like, no, and his reaction, no. Wait till my birthday.
That's why I said chaos walking, and she was not prepared for it.
She had no idea. She had zero idea.
It's the fucking electrocution in the tub in Hawaii that had me in tears, man.
Oh, second, like that nigga got electrocuted, all that. I remember seeing it in the movie theater, and the second you saw him show up with the light bulb in his mouth, is all glowing and all the rest of that shit, I was like, first of all, everybody was cracking up.
Like, first of all, the whole light bulb in the mouth thing, that was a callback to the first movie.
Yes, yeah.
And I wish, but it would have been a complete continuity error. This should have been in the movie.
Oh yeah, it would have definitely been a continuity error. Yeah, it would have definitely been a continuity error. Also, I got a question, just a good question. Thing, who was hitting the acceleration when you was driving? I don't care.
He literally coasted and kept hitting the gas. Coasted, hitting the gas.
Thing can't drive for shit.
Look, all I know is.
Are you kidding me? That is the legend. I mean, that is the legendary driver of Akina, sir. I need you to stop.
Also, Debbie and the hearse driver when they got back from Hawaii.
No, seriously, D. Thing delivers tofu in the middle of the night.
See, what you should have did, Eric. You should have just put the fucking no sleep until
I know, no sleep until Tokyo
to that chase sequence.
I could have did that. I just didn't have time.
But nah, man, like I like
through the 90s.
Nah, so we have that subplot, right? The second subplot, the kids in fucking summer camp. That is interesting. Possibly is the whitest summer. I've been to summer camp. It was never that white.
Now here's the fun thing. Now,
well, you got to understand. Actually, CJ, you got to understand something about that particular summer camp. That one in particular, and they make sure to say it at the very beginning, because nothing says privilege like this, like Camp Chippewa.
They
clearly state that it is a privileged summer camp.
Hey Chris. So the fact that they couldn't say Jamal's name correctly told me everything.
The fact that when they show all the parents in the crowd, you only saw one pair of black parents.
Bro, when they
shout out to the father, look like
nah. When she said Jamal, he did what every black kid did: roll his eyes like these crackers, like.
What was it?
Jamal.
I love that. They love white people. Like, we don't have white people do that now because every white person knows what the name Jamal is now. But at one time, Jamal,
they struggled.
Oh God, that was man. That was a 10-point word in Scrabble to them.
You would have thought they was trying to say Akbar and shit. I'm like,
you know what I mean? Good Lord, man. Like, I remember white people killed me because I remember somebody had like a a normal black name. I think it was like Shayna or something like that. It's like, how do you spell it? I didn't.
Shana.
Yeah, and all that. And was Ezekiel. But you know how I spell Ezekiel? That is far more complex as a word.
Peter McNichol and Christine Baranski like sell it as the most white bread of white people for this fucking game.
First off, you couldn't get no better pair of character actors than those two to do this. Yeah?
They sold it.
Both of them know comedy. Peter McNichol. I love how Baranski, she still does shows. She stays on television. Peter McNichol does like sprinkle stuff here and there. He does voice acting here now, every now and then. But it's just so great how you got the best people for this fucking movie.
Sir. Peter McNichol is ex the Terminator, sir.
Ex the Eliminator.
The Eliminator.
Is Eliminator. God, what was the line? The evil dude that I do.
That shit had me in tears. I was like, holy shit, that is perfect.
I used to know this one line that he used to always know. I'm thinking of Mentalk. Actually, I'm thinking of Mentalk and I'm thinking of Reducto. But there was one line I used to always do that X used to do, man. Whatever. But
I like that. I like that they got him as Mad Hatter in the Batman games, though, for sure. I was like, that's perfect. That is perfect.
Like him doing Mad Hatter. I was like, yeah, Pete, they just called you on a Wednesday, did they?
They really did. Like, just go crazy with this. That's all you gotta do. Just go crazy.
Oh man, yeah, that's a motherfucker that sat for a whole day ready. Like, give me one day. He's like, so Peter, no, I have a character in mind. He just went right in, yeah.
Yo, I'm laughing because they brought the girl that played the Girl Scout in the first movie back, and I don't think she's the same character, but I like.
Oh no, not by a long shot. She's not the same character.
I wish it was, because that would have been some great continuity right there.
That definitely would have been a great tie-in right there.
I like to imagine it was,
but no, that was the case of same actor, different character.
Yeah, but it's funny because Wednesday and Pugsley are at summer camp, courtesy of Debbie, and they're only there because number one, Morticia gives birth to a kid.
I need to get the fuck out the way, but go ahead.
Yeah, but Morticia giving birth to the kid, and she just drops that shit on fucking Gomez like, I'm pregnant and I'm about to give birth right now. Just like, and they all doctors are like contractions and stuff. He's like, Miss Gomez, can you push? And you don't even, the look on her face, like, I am pushing. I'm like,
Nah, my part. Like, are you an unbearable pain? Is it inhuman? My darling, is it torture? Angelica Houston, not batting an eye.
Gomez is fucking creaming his pants immediately, like, oh.
Gomez. Upon response, Gomez.
Oh yeah, he is rock hard, buddy. He's like, oh shit.
No, the doctor. Would you like anesthesia? No, thank you. But do ask the children. Oh, I love it. I adore this movie.
The kid has a fucking mustache, just like fucking Gomez.
Is it a boy or is it a girl? It's an Addams.
It's an Addams.
I do like the line of the diamond opened up and inside the Cabbage Patch it was a baby, and that's the way that my parents told it to me. Our parents are having a baby too. They had sex. Thank you, Wednesday. Thank you.
At what point, as a parent, do you just stop beating around the bush on telling kids where kids come from? Like,
I think it's because, you want to know the truth? Do you really want to know?
I think because it's the Addams family. Wednesday figured it out before they even said it.
I know, I'm not saying kids are stupid, but like, I just feel like there are some kids that are like that girl that was saying where kids are coming from out here. I'm not saying they do exist.
Chris, it's easy. Either A perverted person at their school is going to tell them, or B, you're going to hear your parents fuck. One of the two.
You said perverted person like you're an expert on this. Like,
I say perverted person because there's always some kid who is 6 years old. I know what a vagina looks like. Hey, look. And look, this goes to not just me. This goes to anybody that learned about it early. It was always some kid who didn't have parental supervision.
Clearly, latchkey kid that's just
some
watching.
latchkey kid. They
Definitely a
uncle
latchkey
done left the their uncle done left the Spice Channel on ass nigga.
Let the Spice Channel.
And the Adam and
Spice
Eve.
Channel. Because the Adam and Eve channel would never.
Speaking of which, Adam and Eve channel was still profitable. Who fucking knew? Anyway.
Speaking of which, today's sponsor is Addams. No, I'm just joking.
I'm sorry. That sounds like there's something between y'all. I don't know what that's about.
I would say, Chris, you out here making moves on your own, huh?
It's like Nikki from Casino. Nikki out here making moves, huh?
No, I would have turned to the Frank Lopez on you, Chris. It's like, oh, you been making moves on your own, Chris? Not telling the family? Oh, I get it. You got ears. You hear things. You got a deal on something that normally would be reserved for me and D, but you got it.
All right, man. Look. I had to walk. I walked through. God, what's the name of that? What's the name of that expo that everybody gets venereal diseases from? What's the name of that show?
Was it AVN?
AVN.
Not the AVN. No, the one that comes.
Oh, is it Sexpo or whatever the fuck?
Yeah, the Sexpo that comes around here. Yeah. Hey man, I was up there. Laura Phillips is like, "Hey, holla at a nigga." Did she actually say holla at a nigga? Yeah, she did. She
you let it go.
It's like you let it go. D. She had sex with plenty of black men. I think she knows what.
I'm in a committed relationship. Who am I to do this?
I like how you use your committed relationship to dodge racial relations.
Who am I?
I am in a relationship. So
be like a preacher in a damn fucking in a strip club, man. Just sweating.
Harris. Mm-hmm. This joke is not funny to me, but I crack up every time. What's a Chippewa? It's an old Indian word. It means orphan. I don't know why that makes me laugh, but it kind of does.
It makes me laugh because it's some shit that like white people would say because they don't know what the fuck the real meaning is, but it's just funny because it's coming from who the fuck? It's coming from one of the Addams. It's like
bullshit. This is actually my wife to my oldest son. Wednesday, look at all the other children. Their freckles, their bright eyes, their eager, friendly smiles. Help them. No bullshit. My wife said some shit to my oldest son just like that. In that same realm of
nah.
This nigga shit needs to know.
the shit that had me in tears.
Beat a white one there, son. Is what we're trying to tell you.
The smell of pine.
As he hands a stogie off to his son.
Man. Our Amanda skipped 2 grades. How about your boy?
Probation.
The happiness in his eyes.
Pride.
The pride.
Where's that picture at? We got that picture here. Where's that picture at?
I think you have it in there somewhere.
Oh, fuck me. You didn't make it in there? How did I not make it in there? I thought I put it in there. It should have been in there. No, it's not in there.
You have failed this city.
How did I like you? There it is. There it is. I knew I put it. Now, y'all.
Bogey in his mouth, though.
It's the lurch in the background for me.
For me, it's Pugsy going, ha, 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 ha. That's the nigga that know he got over on the judge.
Lurch cut off is just, it's like an inside joke that you just.
It really is. He's just there in the background.
Dude, he got hit with the fucking bowling ball. And I like how it didn't even budge him. He just kept spraying the bug spray outside. Like, yeah.
That's Lurch.
Unfortunately, we're going to have to say for this episode, we're going to have to say this when we do Street Fighter the movie. You can tell Raul Julia was in his last. I hate saying it like that, but you can tell he was in his last year. Yeah.
Well, the movie came out months before he died.
Yeah. Raul Julia did this Street Fighter, and he did two pretty much one HBO movie at this time when he was doing this. The HBO movie would end up getting him an Emmy, or I think he got nominated for it. I don't think he got one, but he would end up getting nominated for that. And like I said, of course, Street Fighter and this. But you can tell all three of those, it's Raul on the downslope. You know what I mean? Unfortunately, man. But Angelica Houston noted it that everybody on the cast knew at that point. And when you look at his performance in this one, it's not like he slowed down at all. It's still great Raul Julia.
Okay,
but you can see it though.
And I don't know whether this is a testament to me just watching so much HBO at that time when they were doing original movies. That movie that he did, I think he played Chico Mendez.
Was it Chico?
The guy that was like fighting against the Amazon rainforest.
Yes, it was. It was him.
Yeah, I forgot the name of the movie, but it was Chico Mendez.
It's like Burning Forest or something like that.
Yeah,
I actually seen it when it was available on YouTube. It might still be on YouTube. If it is on YouTube, please check that junk out. It's a really good flick.
HBO had people don't
realize.
Man,
they were in their bag in the
They were in their bag. Look, they were Netflix before Netflix. They had HBO
really
originals.
Good, they were really good with that junk. And
the band played on that shit. Fucking still hits to this day. It's like,
oh god, always outnumbered. That Walter Mosley junk that Lawrence Fishburne did when he came out of jail, man.
Gia, the one that
Gia was a good one, yeah. But you have like I said, they have bangers out there, and like I said, if you can find it, and like I said, I saw it on YouTube, but if you can find it, check it out. It's a really good flick, man. It's really sad how it ends. It is sad how it ends because he dies in the end of the movie, but it's good.
The one line when they're at the camp, they put him in that isolation house, and they're saying, "We got Disney, the Little Mermaid, blah blah blah," and the kid is like, "He's just a child." And they just cut the Pugsley.
Stop it! He's only a child.
Just Pugsley had the worried look on his face.
It's like, how long are we? Bro, the fact that they had two types of torture rooms at that camp. Bro, again, that image.
We talked about this, yeah. Heal the World was yeah. What really, Mike?
I'm pretty sure Mike regrets that a little bit.
No, he did. Mike,
no, he doesn't.
That's the thing about Mike. Mike legit cared about people. He legit cared about the world. You know what I mean? If there's anything I can give Mike, those are the things he gave a fuck about kids. You know? He gave a fuck about people.
No, CJ, this whole thing really stems from Man in the Mirror. It all started with Man in the Mirror. Ever since he had anthems on his albums, he always had to have one good anthem on his album.
And
he didn't have it in Off the Wall or Thriller, but when it came to Bad, that kind of
I thought both of those albums he did have anthems in a way.
He didn't. Dude,
Thriller only became that way.
That's what I thought. Thriller was kind of like the anthem.
No.
Thriller got turned into something.
No. I'm not talking about anthem in that sense. I'm talking about anthem as in, this is like a global fucking message.
Oh, something that was trying. Yeah, okay. I get what you're saying.
That anthem.
Okay,
I'm talking about that. That started with Man in the Mirror. Then it went to Heal the World, and kind of Will You Be There?
Yeah.
And
yeah.
They Don't Care About Us. That's another anthem.
I don't know what this thing is.
So,
damn. Oh God, what's the name?
What?
They ain't Heal the World.
Oh, History. That's the other one.
History. No. God. The joke where the world's falling apart. Michael's like,
Earth Song.
Yeah, Earth Song. What about time? Yo, real talk. Play that in church. Niggas will line up. I'm not playing. If you play that song in a church, there will be a line going out the door with people trying to get saved. You think I'm fucking with you,
bro?
That joke hits, man. Woo.
Now.
His whole dick in that joke, man. Yeah,
this shit here.
Eris, hold on for Eris. His sparkly her breast hair.
And we're from Twilight looking motherfuckers.
Don't look directly at it.
That's your man, Eris. Get your man.
Yo, Michael Jackson, look, every time Michael Jackson put out his pants, he had a little cone just go like that.
Gotta get that shit off that comb. You know,
Gotta keep that baby head flowing down there.
that's scroll, baby. That's curl, baby.
Motherfucker, spray all the sheen down there.
Flag on the play.
Hit me 3 times, baby.
There's some product that only came out in the 70s, and Mike like stockpiled that shit. It's like his own personal scent. Come on, Mike had the money for that shit. You know he did. Mike had somebody go out in the landfill. They stopped making that wind. Find that bitch.
Find it right now.
They go in the landfill. Give me all of the motherfuckers.
You have 1 hour.
Tito, go with them. Digging it.
Tito, like, I don't know why I gotta do this. You want your kids to go to college, right, motherfucker? Hey, y'all, look. I believe Michael Jackson abused everybody but Janet. I feel like Janet, like he tried to do it, and Janet like, motherfucker, I did Rhythm Nation.
Go fuck yourself. All right.
He's like, all right, little bitch.
First of all, you would first of all, you would have never done that had you came to me for permission.
Also,
because no, shut up. Because if not, you would have been just a regular girl sucker.
also, and then he ends it off with, contrary to popular belief, I'm the head nigger in charge. Now, come on, let's do Scream.
Go on. Come on. Let's talk about how Dad abused everybody in the family.
Nah, they go off of Godfather rules. They don't talk about family business at the table.
Come on, let's go have lunch and talk about LaToya behind her back.
MJ's all like, you want 3T to actually be a group, right? You better get your ass out there.
I need you to stop, Chris. I need you to stop right now.
You know what
I really need you to stop.
Come on, man.
I am humbly requesting that you stop.
The greatest band ever, 3T.
The greatest band ever. Shut up. Shut your whore mouth right now.
With such great hits as, I don't know their fucking hits because they didn't have no goddamn hits.
You could have just
all
said
I
why.
remember
It's
is
why.
light skin. All I remember.
Why?
Yeah, why indeed. All I remember is
No, I'm dead serious. That's the song. And only because their uncle was in it.
What was the name of the song again?
Why?
What? No, what's the name of the song?
Why?
Because I want to know, nigga.
Oh, shut up, yo, fucking Abbott and
Oh,
Costello.
yeah. We do a who's on first with this shit, nigga. Yes. So like, what about LaToya's song? What? We mean what? That's the name of the song.
Jada Kiss did it. Called
What?
Why?
All right, so tell me a Janet Jackson song. If, nigga, why if?
But no, speaking of which,
if you tell me, nigga, no, that's the name of the song. If. All right, so what's
speaking of which, Chopper Ranks did a song on this album, on this movie. I totally forgot.
It's 1993. Who didn't have a song on, an obscure ass song off of a movie
I'm sorry,
soundtrack?
Shaba.
He did a cover for Family Affair from Sly and the Family. In the only way that Shabba Ranks can do it, because kids, if you know who Shabba Ranks is, well, he was a thing.
He made that all about sex unnecessarily.
What?
Probably.
Oh,
Shabba Ranks is one of those ugly dudes that fuck constantly. So everything was about pick up people, show me pussy. Like it was always like that. You know what I mean?
Look. When you're an ugly Jamaican, you can get away with a lot of stuff. All right.
Man, I love. Who was that? Was that Marlon Wayans?
Marlon Wayans,
ugly man. Shabba.
Will Smith made fun of that song on Fresh Prince.
Mr. Loverman was the jump for 2.5 weeks, bro.
Every bar, Shabba.
Hey man, that man had the fucking. That man had the dopest fucking Gumby haircut though. So
he did.
No, you're thinking of Cobra, yeah.
You sure? Because Shabba Ranks, Shabba had a Gumby at one point.
Shabba did have a Gumby. Yes, he did. I remember Shaba more. Fuck you, ASAP Ferg. But all I remember him for his gold rings, his chains, 4 bad bitches, 1 gold, 2 like
Shabo Rinks. That video was fucking hilarious. I know Shaba was all tearing up, like, "Oh my god, they remember me."
Dog. I'm sorry. That is one of the Shaba Ranks is one of the best basketball songs ever. Put that to a basketball. Put that song to a basketball, like anybody, like a basketball video. Oh, it's perfect. Yeah.
Speaking of which, look, I've seen We've all seen Christina Ricci smile in real life. Beautiful. Wednesday doing it though.
When she's got to force it.
I love that first picture of her trying to take a shit right there.
Perfect.
Oh man. Oh yeah, girls. When you pull it out, when you pull it out in a stubby.
When you got half a chub going.
When he lied about his height.
Look. Hey, look, when he pull it out in the stubby. When he pull it out and it grew up. It grew up.
When it's actually above average.
Hold on. When it's too big. Y'all girls know what I'm talking about. Y'all see that 8-inch thunder, you go like, that looks like look. That looks meaty.
It's like, well, this is about to be a sick day.
Oh, man, I wanted to do something today.
Like, sick day. That's homegirls. That's
Harris.
What?
I was trying to take care of some laundry today.
He wasn't lying when he said he was gonna get up in them guts.
I had to return some videotapes today. Damn it!
Oh shit!
Sick day. ER.
Hey,
27 Club.
Hey, Billy Bob had the funniest line in the Santa Claus. What the fuck you so bad you ain't gonna shit for a week? Yeah. Because I laughed because the joke was Octavia Spencer sees him later on. He's like, "What you want? You know, I didn't shit for a week last time we messed around." I was like, full circle joke. I love it. It's hilarious.
Also, I tell you, you let that white man fuck you in the booty hole like that.
Hey, speaking of which, I like how Wednesday and Pugsley got on the camp counselor's nerves so much to the point to where they're shooting the arrow and Pugsley actually shoots an American bald eagle and he's like, "Aren't they extinct?" They are now.
Hey, fun fact, and fun fact I learned recently that I actually learned recently is that the sound effect we always hear of an eagle. That's not a fucking eagle. That's actually a fucking hawk.
Yeah,
because eagles sounds like they're dying. What the?
Imagine no, D, I got you. Imagine the Wilhelm scream if it was a bird.
Oh, exactly. Imagine the
sound that Peter makes when he says all 50 states.
Yes.
Yes. All right, y'all. An eagle. Because y'all gotta understand this. Eagles are nothing more than Chad seagulls, okay? That's what y'all. That's all they are. They're just Chad versions of seagulls. Look. So Eagles. It's hilarious to see that. They're pretty to look at until they say something.
Let me tell you something. Eagles, Falcons, and Owls. Owls, look. It's one thing to watch on TV owls swoop down and just find field mice, like, because they got goods, they can see shit, right? I have found out like later on that like there's a reason why a lot of people that got like small dogs, they don't let them out in their backyard, especially in California, because owls will fucking swoop up a fucking small dog without missing a beat.
Yeah, some of them
Falcons too, to a degree as well.
Now, here's the funny thing about Falcons. Falcons are eagles on crack because them.
Oh yes,
they be like, yeah, man. So hold on, cuz. Yeah, man. So anyway, man. Like I was saying, bro.
Yo, it's like it comes out of nowhere. You're like, the fuck?
Man, hawks, and here's the thing, hawks be like this big, they be like tiny and shit, but they got like stomachs. They got like stomachs like rhinoceroses.
I saw some IG chick that got an owl as a fucking pet. And I'm like, who are you fucking to get an owl as a pet, man?
Man, you over here. so I be tripped out when I see like these black women with these big ass lizards and shit. That's like I don't want no parts of your life.
No, I really don't.
Black women, look. Anybody got a lizard, fine. A black woman with a lizard, that is
a big ass monitor lizard. It's
that's a red flag to me. If that's a black girl and she has a lizard, I'm not talking about a snake and she's like, crazy. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about, is that an iguana? Yeah, his name is Herbert. I do everything with him. It's like, okay, bitch.
And
okay.
she lets the iguana loose in the house.
No, nope, she let the iguana crawl on her and everything. Okay, look.
Oh, we're not having sex, man.
Give that to the white boy that deserves her. Oh, yeah, hey, brother.
I'm sorry.
Give that to the white people, man.
No, I'm sorry. Is that your lizard on the nightstand?
Oh, we're out of here.
Yeah, I'm out.
Assalamu alaikum. I'm out.
Oh, no, that's King. King is like, and you call the nigga King.
Hey, look, listen, that's cute.
You ain't allowed to call
no,
dogs
that's cute.
King, by
That's
the way.
cute. No, that's cute. That's
cute. You kiss my ass. I don't call you call anything a king, including your kid.
Listen,
no.
Listen, that's cute. I see what you're doing. I respect it. Inshallah, I'm out.
Yeah, exactly.
Now, why you afraid of it? Because look,
I'm outie.
Because I'm gonna be honest with you, girl. Because I saw that lizard crawl on you, I could be busting you out from the back, and I can see a salamander like crawl on your back. That's what I see.
Also, here's the thing: I don't want to take a shit in your toilet, and there's a lizard behind the toilet. Not my thing. I'm out.
Here's the thing, dog. Look, I like dogs.
Or it's on top of the freaking. It's on top of the damn
shower curtain.
Yeah, on top of the shower curtain. Just looking.
And I gotta look at it as I'm taking the shit. Like, nah, no. Mm-hmm.
If she has a lizard of any kind, I'm gonna let snake go because. Hey, the pussy might be good, but but that being
now that
said,
she lets that motherfucker loose in the house, and it's a fucking
I will say this.
And it's a full ass 30-foot reticulated python.
That's what I'm saying. It's like a little cute little garden snake crawling around her arms and stuff. She do like little tricks with it. Okay, cool. But if that thing slithers like slowly, and it takes a while for you to see the tail.
With Aaliyah's, we need with like the snake and Aaliyah's, we need a resolution video of that big ass snake crawling on her. That shit. Oh yeah,
that's a boa constrictor. First off,
yeah, no.
That being said, if she got a boa constrictor too, nigga, if you don't let her be with the Caucasians, she has been released.
Hey, listen. Sheena, stay over there.
My name is Sheena.
Oh, you know her. It's a Sheena, or a Shannon, or Sheree. It's an S.
Let me ask y'all this though. We talk about Fester and Debbie. That's clearly a one-sided toxic relationship, right? So you say?
I'm sorry. I don't see it as toxic at all. I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm sorry. The imagery of Fester coming out there with that fucking. Hey, look, that meatloaf looked pretty good when he came out that fucking explosion. Ain't gonna lie.
Hey, Debbie.
Asian style.
Hey, Debbie. That fucking Mercedes didn't feel none of that heat, didn't it?
Hey, when you're a bad bitch, you don't feel no heat. Come on now.
Ooh, that's a good one, Chris. I actually like that. I like that. You're going to give a girl who's toxic the wrong idea of life. Thank you for that.
Hey, that's like that's on the end of when Cardi B say hoes don't get cold. I'm like, all right, Cardi.
Hoes don't get cold.
I just love the way you said that. I like the way you said it. All right, Cardi.
Hey, Cardi, are you sure you don't want to proofread them lyrics? Because you also the same. You also the same bitch that say you don't cook, you don't clean.
Sir. That wasn't a lyric. She said that in a TikTok video, and I'm like, some chick got hypothermia listening to her goofy ass.
See, bitches like me don't.
My previous statement. Man.
Like, bitches don't need heat.
1 minute, 37 seconds later.
Well, You'll be convicted soon.
That's movie. She got cold. Done.
Oh my God, man. Oh my God. But yeah.
But Wednesday and my man here, what is that relationship?
Oh, easy. Oh, easy. This is what I like to
Man, this is
call.
the only image that we
Hey, you know what? You know what? This is like the Filthy Frank confused yell version.
I love it.
That really is the only picture I got. Of
I
that
love
movie.
it.
That was really the only
Because
picture
on
I
one-
got. Of that movie.
Horrified scream.
Because on one end, Wednesday and my man, there it's on the surface level, it's weird kids hooking up. All right, we see that shit. in
Yeah,
real
yeah,
life.
that
Two
happens
weird
all the
people.
time.
Yeah.
That
I
happens
can
all
tell
the
you
time.
where it started. Once he started listing off all the shit that he's allergic to, like he's legit allergic to everything.
Fabric softener, I die. And she was like, oh, I'm turned on by this.
I mean, she just slides over like, finally, something that's normal. That was Wednesday.
Yeah.
That's
Now,
Wednesday. That is Wednesday going, I'm willing to give this camp this much because I found something that I can connect with.
One of the things that I saw people complain about with the new show that came out with Wednesday was the fact that, oh man, why are they focusing on Wednesday so much? Here's the thing. Wednesday has always been probably the main focus when it comes to any of the kids' shenanigans. You know what I mean? You would focus it on Wednesday. And as long as you don't make it girl power, you can't make it girl power with fucking
You can't
Wednesday.
girl boss it.
You can't girl boss it. Even when you do girl boss it, Wednesday will have a way of, okay, don't touch me about it. Don't all right, guys, stop being gay. Like she would have some way of retracting any of that. Yeah, that's why I like the new show, because the new show is the same way. Anytime even when she clearly likes the boy, it's like, hey, Wednesday, look, baby, look. Ain't nobody in the room. Ain't nobody in the room.
She clearly
Ain't
has-
nobody gonna judge you.
You can tell she has
and you
she
root
has
for that, and she never succumbs to that, and that's why I like it.
she clearly has a bit of her mom in her.
Yeah, and I think the thing that guys really like, well, this is the thing that guys like about Wednesday is that it's like, show me this much of a girl, and when you can get her to show that much, yes, that's all I needed. That's all I'm missing. You can be the fucking axe murderer all you want to be.
Here's my
That's
thing.
all I want.
You know where my man fucked up at? When he tried to be like Gomez, and I'm like, bro, you're not Gomez. Don't do
You're not
that.
gonna be her daddy, dog.
You would never measure up to that.
It was a
Stop.
birthday party for one thing, and I wasn't quite sure where all that was going of him showing up as like being dressed as Gomez. I think again that was also a callback to the end of the first movie where Pugsley came dressed as Fester for Halloween.
Yeah, I think it was
At the end of the movie.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I mean, it is, but to be fair though, I do like David Krumholtz though, because he really plays it up as like the sickly, I'm allergic to everything kid.
No, Chris, do it right.
Jewish.
The sickly Jew.
The sickly Jew. But nah, the one part that had me
I
rolling.
can't have that because my mom says I'm allergic
No.
I'm allergic to nuts, rice, and I'm allergic to all types of meats. I only can eat fish, but the only type of fish I can have is actually a certain type of halibut that's only made like a certain type of way. Also, I can't go outside. The sun is too hard on me.
The one that had me rolling. He gets into the house. Well, at least I have my magazines. Not today.
I like now.
Not on my watch, Four Eyes.
That nigga now, for anybody that caught that, I meant to take a picture of that. He had Stephen Hawking's book in his hand, and I forgot. Yeah, it was one of his famous books too. I forgot what they. Stephen Hawking, look, y'all, for real talk. Stephen Hawking is a very brilliant man. Fuck that nigga. Seriously, no. Look, because the only reason I say fuck that nigga because I really want to hear an intelligent idea of if aliens really existed, and he gives me this. Well, the aliens are going to be just like white people. We're going to kill everybody who's on the planet. I'm like, yo, Steve,
sir, you said it wrong.
Steve.
Sir, you said it wrong. The aliens will.
The aliens will.
will kill you immediately.
Much like the Native Americans. Much like the Native Americans. Yo, Real talk. If I took a picture with Steve, I'm over there doing a little. Like, why you doing like
Boom shakalaka laka laka.
Boom,
Boom.
boom. Put it in me. Yes. Yes.
Wasn't that from Paradise PD?
No, that was from Family Guy.
Okay.
I remember they're like, stop.
Stop.
You're hurting
Because
me."
they did have Stephen Hawking on Paradise PD, and it was just as
No,
nasty.
it was Stephen Hawking and the other lady, and they're in the wheelchairs.
It wasn't Stephen Hawking. It was just a dude. It was just a dude that they said was Stephen Hawking because he had a voice box.
That's right. That's right. My bad. I only watched this. Was it the first and second season just once?
Listen to our
Oh,
Congo
shaka,
episode
laka,
because we made a lot of fun of Stephen Hawking in that episode.
We
'Cause,
did.
Yeah,
We did.
Amy with the signing thing, and we just went all in on the Amy sounding like Stephen Hawking.
No, to this day,
F-O-G-L.
I will never forget this. This is one of the funniest jokes you ever said, Chris. When we were doing all those sign language, you did this. Mama told me not to say a word. I died.
D got off camera for like a smooth 5 minutes. It was just like he was.
Oh God. Anyway, so
But nah, man, like, I like how at the end they imply like there was a hand that came out the grave. I was like, that's Sting fucking with damn Joel the whole time. Yeah,
Nah,
Joel.
that shit had full forearm.
here's
That
the
was
thing.
not Thing.
I thought it was Sting. I always
That
thought
arm was way too long to be Thing.
That dude was connected to something. Like I feel like when it comes to the Addams family, I always feel like they always live between that parallel of the dead and the living. So
They buried a fucking alive cat, and Wednesday was like, "Shut up." It's like,
here's the funny thing. You can't get away with that in the movie now.
Nope.
not even if there's nothing inside the box, you can't even
You
imply.
can't get
at
around.
all.
Shut up. You can't do that. You can't do that no more. There'll be so many people. I had
People
a
be on
cat
your-
when I
people
was
be-
10. How dare you?
Dude.
No, what about them doing all the whole Wile E. Coyote and Roadrunner shit trying to kill the baby?
Yeah. Which in and of itself is
They
hilarious.
would let that go because it's funny. You see,
Because the baby is that much of an Addams that it avoided getting its head.
It avoided an anvil,
a guillotine.
guillotine.
the guillotine. No, the level of disrespect. The baby sees the
Electricity.
guillotine come down. It does this. Just
The baby the whole time is like, "Am I a joke to you?"
first of all, that baby is
Look
looking
over
at.
it.
I'm looking at.
Baby's ghosting,
I'm looking
nigga.
at Wednesday and Pugsley like, yo, this baby is 0-7, y'all.
Nigga,
right
you dealing
now.
with Goku, man. Stop now, y'all. Stop right the fuck down, bro.
It's like, y'all dealing with Perfect Cell the moment he became perfect. Like nothing affects him. Nothing hurts.
And then who knew Festa leaving has the baby looking like a regular ass white kid.
Oh my
That
God,
was too
yeah.
funny. That was so funny. The rosy cheeks, the whole
blonde
crib.
hair.
Hell, the whole room changed.
Yeah.
I was
The
surprised.
whole
I was
room
surprised that
changed,
shot of Morticia where she's reading The Cat in the Hat to the baby. Yes, that whole room changed.
Dude, it doesn't make any sense, and yet it does make sense. That's the crazy part about it.
Like, here's my thing: the fact that she's reading The Cat in the Hat to the baby in the room, and I'm going, Morticia, I am surprised you have not spontaneously combusted just from being in that room.
Carol Kane selling it as grandma is still fucking hilarious.
Carol Kane, no, Carol Kane was actually the second grandma they got for this, but to me,
I thought
they
she
got
was in the first one.
No, she was. That was
No.
a different woman. And here's the fun part about that: Carol Kane is like only a year younger or a year older than Angelica Houston.
Yeah, I know, right? That dude, they had to put heavy makeup on her ass. That's why I
But
thought she was the same one.
Carol Kane, we said it before when we did Scrooge. She is one of the best female character actors you can get if you want to be something funny.
Dude, she's in the new Star Trek. I was like, oh shit, Carol Kane.
Harris, I need you to do somebody for me.
Uh-huh.
I need you to be this man.
Oh, I got you. Hold on,
All right.
hold on.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Are you ready for this?
Wait. I'm actually about to, because I got the script right in front of me. Give me one sec.
Yes, y'all. D and Harris are about to act.
Oh God, give me a second.
Oh Lord, but yeah.
Hold on.
Oh yeah, but Eris, I'm in the Eris. Chris, y'all, like one other thing before we get into that though. This is one of the funniest things in the movie. That alone, every single shot.
Yep.
Yeah, Morticia with just that glow over her eyes. I love it.
I loved it because they did it from jump and they stuck with it the entire movie. For whatever reason, I thought it was like I was afraid I was gonna look at the notes and they said like she felt like she was too fat and she didn't want to be lit up or something like that. No, it was Barry Summerfield going, "Hey, I got a funny idea."
Let's see how
I
this
love
goes.
I love your dress. It's so tight. Thank you. I mean, Angelica, she literally could not move in that dress.
Yeah, she's like they said this like compared to the first one, it's a little bit better. It's still the same fucking dress.
She wanted to be
It's
out of that damn
still
thing
the
once
same damn
shooting
dress.
wrapped. Because hold on, wasn't it true that I remember we talked about this on the first one? Like after the first one shooting wrapped up, didn't she burn that dress?
Oh, she burnt the shit out that corset. This one, what they said, this one was a bit better. It's still the same damn corset. Like, yeah, I could move. I'm still, I'm still propped up, yo. So, that's how that is, man. But yeah, I thought that the shit they did with her was just great, yeah.
All right, I'm ready.
I demand justice. Someone has married my brother.
No,
She took him to Hawaii.
get out of here.
They moved into a large, expensive home where they make love constantly.
I hate when that happens.
Arrest her at once without delay.
Who?
Debbie, my brother's wife, the temptress of Waikiki.
Who are you? What are you? Who moved the rock?
Officer, you must issue a subpoena. I believe they owed
Gomez, no!
a Buick.
A Buick.
Hold on. Hey D, I got you. I got you for the rest of them. Just leave. Leave quietly. Leave now. Don't make me call Ringling Brothers.
Has the planet gone mad? My brother, passion's hostage. I seek justice. Denied. I shall not submit. I shall conquer. I shall rise. My name is Gomez Addams. I have seen evil. I have seen horror. I have seen the unholy maggots which fest in the dark recesses of the human soul.
They're at camp.
I have seen all of this, officer. But until today, I have never seen you.
Hook 'em, book 'em, cook 'em. Now!
Just the way you just said it in one hit.
I
don't believe
Nathan Lane for
Raul
this.
Julia none of that was written for him. I believe Raul Julia really had a panic attack midway. The whole planet
Like, has the planet gone mad?
There are moments in this film.
God bless
So-
that man.
so-
God
so-
bless Raul Julia.
I like how camp counselors announce Wednesday in the play, and this face right here, priceless.
Yes, I didn't want to get her. I didn't want to get Wednesday's mouth. I just needed to get her eye expression and that 9 head of hers.
I was gonna say the forehead and the eye.
Boy, man, the Doja Cat is strong in this one. But oh God, Jesus Christ. Man, hit that like button, y'all. We're doing our best today.
Dude, so it's this, but the part that had me in tears though. Fucking Debbie is doing her speech after Fester comes out there with the fucking meatloaf and shit, talking about how she tried to kill him. And Fester,
Shout out to Debbie for finding actual sailors. And shout out to had to be 41-year-old Tony Shalhoub acting like a young sailor.
Macho,
Macho
man.
I'm like, hey Tony, how you doing, bro? Tony Shalhoub, another one of my favorite character actors. How
Go
you
watch
doing, bro?
Monk.
Go watch, no, seriously, go watch Monk. Monk, Columbo, Law and Order. Fuck with them. That's my trifecta right there,
Only
bro.
on Peacock. Only $19.99.
I don't know if Columbo's on Peacock. I don't know where Columbo's at, man.
Oh, it's on Amazon Prime. Actually.
It's on Amazon Prime.
Prime Video. Prime Video with 21 Jump Street. Anyways,
real talk, Chris. Real talk, y'all. Chris watched 21 Jump Street during COVID, and that's when I absolutely couldn't stand you, Chris. I couldn't stand like go to work. Like,
working from home.
Hated y'all niggas so much. Y'all got to do stupid stuff. I didn't get to do.
Aaron's knows my 3-month stint of 9 o'clock in the morning, like clockwork. I'm on Twitch playing a fucking video game. Aaron's like, "Don't you got work?" Yeah, kind of.
I was right there with you.
No, yeah. Aaron's would jump on. He'd be like, "Don't you got work?" I was like, kind of. Computer's right there.
At that point, I'm like, I know the feeling. I just grabbed my phone, Microsoft Teams.
Fester as Debbie's doing his speech, watching the fucking car slowly circle around, and Fester has the bewildered face, like.
I was trying to get. I meant to get a shot of Debbie like this with the car hitting in the back. I had two shots.
I'm sorry, that was
shitty, and that was one
sorry.
of them. Man. I wish
that was equivalent to Nikki in Casino, and all of a sudden, yeah.
Oh yeah. No one gives a fuck about that.
I'm actually mad that Thing didn't hit the gas on that bitch. I'm just saying honestly.
I'm gonna kill you, Fester. You and your hand.
No,
you and your hand too.
No, the missed opportunity was Thing didn't run her over with a dodge.
Man,
shut up, Chris Harris.
Give me power, baby.
It was something far more. Far more evil. A Buick. I'm sorry. I legit forgot that was a lie.
Speaking
one line that I'm sorry, real quick. One line that is that just hilarious to me. Look, he has my father's eyes. Go, man, stay.
He said, take them out of his mouth, please.
Wait, why does he even have them? Oh my God, why is that funny to me?
I was going to mention that speaking of Fester and Debbie, this line this line was one of my favorites.
And I dreamed that one day when I met him, we would wait until our wedding night to give ourselves to one another, to make the ultimate sacrifice. A goat?
Again, ladies and gentlemen, I believe Fester Addams is every red-blooded American man.
When he said that he was a virgin too, and she goes, no way, you? Fester, come on. Like, with your charm and good looks, you have to have tons of women after you. Like mall detectives.
It goes back to that fucking book. I swear to God, I laughed for a whole minute at that goddamn book because I'm like, there is somebody in America that's reading the equivalent of that book in real life somewhere.
Oh, the equivalent of that today would be, desperate, lonely guys reading The Rational Male. That would be the equivalent today.
Manhood for dummies ass niggas.
Manhood for dummies.
It's the yellow book, and it's a fucking confused guy on the front book.
Harris?
Yes.
Oh yeah, the course, like the one finger scratching. How to deal with standing up for yourself, father issues, and holding and crying because only a bitch cries.
Oh, there's another book they would
and
be
40 other unhealthy ways to really be a man.
There's another book they would be reading today. This is terrible.
Oh God.
Are you really Look. He's gonna pull something out of the manosphere that's gonna change our lives.
I know, really, he really is, man.
It's gonna change our lives. It was like this. No. Eris puts up a Kevin Sanders on, like, not that one. He's like, no, I forgot. That can actually kind of help us.
Shocking, ain't it?
Yeah, I know. Barry Summerfield is not actually a bad director. Not at all. Now,
Just
that
Wild West just kicked him in the nuts multiple times.
I blame that on the producers. I blame that more on producers. And I know people there are people that are fans of Men in Black 2. I will give you that. 3 can burn in hell. 3
But Mike Coulter, guys.
No, it can burn. Flamethrower, bro. Like, nah, yeah.
And the less we hear about MIB International, the better.
All our lives, cara mia. What, mon cher? Speak English, pumpkin.
The pumpkin. That's what got me.
Pumpkin.
All right. I found it.
What?
I knew it was some manosphere shit.
Let my nigga cook. Let's see where he goes with this. Wait, is that the whole book?
No, this is just a couple of pages, but
I feel 25.
There it is. The author of said book.
I feel $24.99 is too high.
Bad touch, stranger danger.
$24.99 is too damn high.
I'm sorry, how much?
Yeah, this book is $24. This is on Amazon UK, so it's even.
First off, if you buying the hardcover of this bullshit book, you deserve to get throat punched.
Boy, you know a dude.
You can get the paperback.
You know a dude.
Or you can
bought
get the Kindle edition.
Shut up, Eris. Eris, turn this off before the feds.
Or you can just torrent that book and then just laugh.
I need you to stop it.
Oh, God,
You invoke torrenting.
Speaking of which, children as your new nanny, we're all concerned about the environment. Let's discuss how to prevent forest fires.
Prevent.
Nah, me as a person that loves Mr. Rogers, this one had me in tears. Hello, kitties. I'm Polly the puppet. What shall we do today? It's the double one. Hello, Polly. I clean my room in exchange for your immortal soul. And this
It's a bird and hand rub. I'm sorry, the Polly one had me dying when it went.
I know.
I gotta ask, how many takes? Because I could not have been on set.
I give it up to that lady. She knew she had 4.
Oh, it is.
Yeah, it's a very, very, very real book.
Oh God.
I know.
I was in Juilliard.
That's a lady that knew she had only 10 seconds. She knew she had 10 seconds. Remember Eris? Remember my nigga that in the bad video that did the split and did the slow, did the slow joke? That nigga knew he had. Scorsese said, hey, I'm only probably gonna give you 6 in this. He was like,
Hey,
I need my nigga.
hey,
All I need, Marty. That's all I need.
Cook.
Good visual joke. Old girl is pretending to drown and she's actually drowning, and they're like, "So, anybody gonna go in?
Like, so Wednesday, go ahead, go in. I can't swim.
I like how
the line prior to that though, CJ was really this exchange. Is that your bathing suit? Is that your overbite?
Up top. Thank you, baby.
I'm like, fam, she is cooking your ass right now.
I'll be your victim all your life.
All your life.
That was in the trailer, and I died in the trailer for that shit.
I mean, just body shot.
Cleanest hit ever.
Bernard Hopkins body shot to the lip and just nigga. All your life, motherfucker.
Now you have to get buried. It's not binding. Tramp.
The tramp was what got me.
But she said it's not binding.
Shout out, look, y'all. Look, I know a lot of people don't want to hear this. I need more old women dumping on young ladies. We need more of that in movies.
We're losing recipes, all right? We're losing recipes.
Like, we need more of that.
We're losing recipes here, all right?
We need more of that. We need more. Her getting called tramp, magnifique. I love that shit, yeah.
Because we all got those old aunties that are trying to still get hooked up, and they don't get the bouquet because the younger chicks just got better knees. And
this is what's wrong with today. The young ladies today, they're not learning from mom how to cook. We're losing recipes.
We really are.
Them younger chicks got better knees, unfortunately. So
You try to compete with them. You try to compete with them hitting the squats, and your damn check engine light be cutting on and shit.
bro.
Hey, Eris, you say you hit these and check it like, come on. Hey, all girls around our age, old millennials, I know what you're saying to us right now.
Cut the cameras. Dead ass.
Dead ass.
I know y'all want us to stop talking. I ain't look, girl, look. It ain't my fault when you done giving your bad head. You do this when you stand up. Yo, you try to get to a different position, you take it all day because your hip hurt. Your man over there jerking like, hurry up, baby, I can't stay on.
D, I'm so mad because that's accurate as shit. That's accurate as shit.
Yo, look, men ain't no real talk. Men ain't the only niggas out here with basketball knees and backs. All right, so
look, dog. All I'm saying is D's right because look, hey, my knees be like, Chris, what the fuck are you doing right now? What are you doing?
This what happened when you skip leg day, nigga.
No, it ain't skip leg day. It's called, hey, dog, you got a time limit on these knees. Like,
when level 1 X Factor runs,
it really is. Yo, your knees go on to level 3 X Factor. That shit's like,
boy, man, think about it, man. Look, the guys in your brain, you know, they at the computers. All of a sudden, like, we got wait a minute, who's at the door? There's some guy like, hi, he's like, he got like soot all over his face. Hi, how I'm doing? I'm one of the blood cells. I work down at the knees. We just lost 15 more guys down there today. We can't. I don't know how much cartilage is left. I know we have to, because as soon as we do, we have to rebuild it. And he's a young guy. We're losing more. Can you tell him not to have sex that way no more? Oh, you can't. Oh, because she wants it like that. Okay, cool. We'll endure. We'll endure for the body. Okay, yeah. See you.
There's a reason why guys can't do the prison squat. We take that picture. That camera better be fucking
Fuck
ready.
y'all. Fuck Chris for this, because he heard me. It's one of our pictures that's actually on our BlurCon joke. Chris don't think I heard his ass when I did this, because when I got down, because this always has happened to me since I played football. For real, ever since I played football in high school. I don't know whether I messed up my knees, because I didn't mess them up in them, but every time I bend over. I bend down with my crouch down on my knees. You would hear like a click in my fucking knee for whatever reason. But what it did it that day, Chris was like, fucking Chris, because it was partial.
No.
That's just the way it sounds. Shut up.
D, I know about that click. That's the over 30 click.
Fuck you, nigga. I was having that at like age 20.
All I'm saying is, ladies,
I was saying that like age
all I'm saying is D said what he said when women do that. All I'm saying is, ladies, we will rub Bengay on the knees, and all is well.
Nah. Mildred got it. Nah, she got it. Nah, she got that shit.
I'm sorry. Every time Aaron says check engine light, it's just there's a chick right now that's riding a guy. And And the guy's enjoying it, and all of a sudden she's in her head like, I gotta get off, but how do I roll off the dick? I can't use my knees. I gotta roll.
When you gotta go into neutral, you can't reach the clutch. You are stuck in gear, ass.
Nah, man, she's stuck. I was gonna say she's stuck in second, nigga. What you talking about?
That's what I said. But still, she can't reach the clutch. You ain't moving that shit.
When you was 27, bibbity bobbity boop. Nah, you can't do that no more, huh?
Nah, it's the dogma joke. Hey, what gear you are? Gears?
Gear.
Creepy and they're spooky. The Addams Family. Da-da-da-da.
Sirs.
Anyway.
Sirs.
Yeah.
Something I do believe exists. We're the owners and directors here at Camp Chippewa, America's foremost facility for privileged young adults. We're here to learn, to grow, and to just plain have fun, because that's what being privileged is all about.
Boy, Caucasian was thick in that one, wasn't it?
Man, Joel, his parents near the end, $20,000. He just does this. Whoa.
That was a good Jewish.
That was a
being mad. $20,000, and he's Mr. Woo Woo.
That was so damn
good racist too.
The black equivalent of that is, what would be the black equivalent of that? Because our parents do.
No. I give you the black equivalent. So you see what it did. It did. No, Tiffany, I don't want to talk about it.
Spent money.
This is what he need to be. We trying to get him into good college now. We ain't had this. I ain't had this in Chicago. I know you didn't have this back in. Yeah, you know you didn't.
So we both from the South Side.
I work good. Look. Well, I worked this job long enough. I don't give a damn what you done said tonight. The boy out there, he doing good. I sacrificed my time for this shit, bitch. I'm sorry, man. You done sacrificed. They're arguing. Got my son in this white camp. That's what Eris. You know that's the fight. Got my son up in this white people camp. Ain't no other black kids in here. You gonna start that shit again, aren't you?
Of course.
But guys, we're an hour and a half in, and we're just now hitting this joke. Ta-da! Ta-da! That poor girl. Lurch, was she in there before you baked?
C'est la vie! Did we just ignore that a woman fucking burned to death in this case?
We absolutely did.
Think about it. Imagine you're the girl in the cake, and this man puts you in the oven. You're like, why is this so hot? Oh God! Ah!
I really miss my home, even though you're going away. I know you wrote it here one day.
I'm glad D has her at 24. I think she's 21, personally.
I know, like I had it, like no Festa. She was 69.
Can I just say the makeup of Fester's bachelor party is what I expected it to be. First, you got the conjoined dudes there. You got it, and just all these freaks of nature there.
One cousin that was in the first movie, who I actually think is Barry Summerfield's son or some shit. But
wasn't that the cousin that was that wanted to be around Wednesday?
Something like that. Dancing with her and shit.
Now, here's the funny thing about now. It was one little plot point I didn't mention. There were some people saying bringing the kids to some
he had the baby teeth.
Bringing the kids to summer camp was like weird and all the rest of that. Apparently, back in the 1940s, they did a comic of this, and that's where the inspiration came from of bringing the kids to school.
That's a deep.
bringing the kids to it's a pull. Here's the thing I learned about Addams Family, especially when I watched the one that Guinea made, the 3D one. Yeah. What I learned is that a lot of shit they do in Addams Family, even the latest one with Wednesday, There's a lot of deep pulling they do throughout the show, man. It will be something very little to something very big, man. They
Even
always have done that.
even that third one that was like direct to home video with
Tim Curry, when Tim Curry, yeah.
playing it. Apparently, that was based off of certain things that they did, and I was like, wow, like
Because it was the television show, it was the little graphic novels and some of the stories. So you have stuff to pull from, man. And the reason why Angelica Houston was pulled for this book was actually got in this because she read the New Yorker as a kid and read the Addams Family all the time. She knew of its history and all that. So you could pull a lot from the jump. So it's just kind of interesting that they actually got the summer camp thing from an old comic. You know what I mean?
So is everybody dead at that summer camp at this point? Are we admitting that they did? Are we admitting they got killed?
Because the summer camp, because you gotta say the camp counselors were getting roasted. Like seriously, like
oh, they were serious about scalping them. That's why I was like, are they dead? Maybe.
No, they was really going for it, yeah. That's what got me, man. I see that a couple people. God, I don't even think Joel's parents made it out that thing, man.
Well, they just fell off the thing, so I think they're fine.
Yeah, they're probably fine. Lacerations, they're good.
I mean, you know, I like how Pugsy found a vehicle for him and Wednesday to get the hell out.
One of the best things was him pulling up at that E350.
Come on,
that nigga had a club wagon joint. Yeah, he found. I like how that motherfucker really went into one of the offices, stole the keys, and hopped right in that van, bro. Like,
oh my god,
it was that one. It was that one. It was another joke within that. But now, the older I get, I wouldn't say the older I get because I think I'm at my oldest when it comes to seeing this movie as far as like, you know, maturity wise. I'm at that point now when every time I see this movie and I see that little scene between Wednesday and Joel and they kiss each other and then they wipe each other, they wipe their mouths after that. I got to be real with you. This is fucking adorable. I love this so much.
That's why I was like,
how much I love it, man. As a kid, I was like, but as a grown adult, that was cute. That was wonderful.
But that's why I was sitting back like, you know, they played it up like what teenagers would probably act like, you know, like, oh, of course they would.
You forgetting that my nigga was acquitted of child, not acquitted. My nigga made probation. All right, yeah. So he learned something when he was in juvie.
I mean, you know, it's okay. This kind of goes into this film. So we know, like in Hollywood, interviewers tend to ask the stupidest questions, but it's also So if you know anything about Hollywood had this infatuation with, especially with girls that are, you know, starting to go into those teenage years and become young adults and stuff, and you know that it's still a thing to this day, you know, and stuff.
I got into a full-fledged argument with somebody when I said that Hollywood's did the same thing to Billy Bobby Brown. No, it ain't true. You just a pervert for noticing that. I'm like, no. I noticed that Hollywood is trying to make everybody into perverts by trying to sexualize this girl before she's 18.
Now, bear in mind, I remember this very vividly because they did it to Drew Barrymore too.
Oh man, they did. Drew got it worse because she was an 80s kid, you know, going into the 90s. She got it worse.
So, and even Soleil Mouvra, that's another one. There's actually a documentary on Hulu about that stuff too. But like Christina Ricci got it like heavy because, you know, everybody was crushing on her. She was in Tiger Beat magazines and all that kind of stuff, you know, teen magazines and stuff. And I said Tiger Beat. But
I love it though. Go ahead.
Yeah, you know. So like the interviewer asked her when she was doing the movie, did she go through puberty yet? Now, if you know Christina Ricci,
she went farther than that. She actually did she have a period?
Yeah, have a period. Now, if you know Christina Ricci, she still takes what she's
a grown. She was a grown ass woman at age 12. So yeah.
Yeah. She was pulling some Wednesday stuff and being a smart ass. It's like, nah, I'm on menopause. The fuck.
Like, and I get why she says that as a grown woman. Like, yeah, I will never fucking forget that shit because it's violating as hell, yeah. And I think, it's bad enough that
Mary-Kate and Ashley Olsen had to deal with that shit. Every dude they're 18.
I will always hate how Hollywood always will find, and I will always will find one of these young actresses and just say the most out of pocket shit. And it's really not the reporter saying it half the time. It's really the producer going, "Oh yeah, Yeah, that's that looks like that looks like my daughter's friend that I wish would say something to me. And he's trying to get other men try to have, especially in the 90s. The 90s, what you had was a whole bunch of men hit 40, and what they realized, they were 40 and they were unattractive and their life sucked. And that's why American Beauty was such an insight into how those men had to deal with getting older and stuff like that. But with white men at that time, they sold the sex that they sold in the 90s was so fucking potent. They would try to make anything sexy. I remember there was a countdown to Mary Kate and Ashley turning 18. There was a countdown for Jennifer Love Hewitt. There was a countdown for all these girls hitting 18. Like every dude was like, "Oh, she's 18 and she's sexually ready." It's some of the most fuck shit you would think of. They tried to do that with Christina Ricci, young, and that's why you can kind of tell that she kind of separated from that shit. She didn't take no roles like that. That
the thing of it is,
expose her into that light, I guess.
Because the thing of it is, it's like, it's one thing for people our age, because she's in the realm of our age, where it was like, oh, we got a crush on her because, you know, whatever and stuff, just like any other.
Yeah, she was our age.
Any other chick, whether it's, you know, just any person, right? So it's just weird.
I was going to actually preference that with us talking about her. If it sounds like we're sexualizing her, you got to realize she's a year older than me, so she's our age. You know what I mean?
Christina, right?
Yeah, Christina. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's our age. So if we say some shit like, dude, she's 14. Dude, she was my age. So I think I'm a little bit allowed to. Now, it's like this. Yeah, there are some lines, guys. If you are talking about like an actress when she was young, and you'll probably say like one or two, all right, let's just be honest. They're walking the line jokes, you're fine with that. But when you go out, yeah, man, her titties used to be like this, used to be like that, used to be like this, used to be used to, like, dog, them days is over, bro. Come back. You're not a young man. Like, come back. We're old now.
I mean, because even us at our age, I don't keep up with shit to where if I do, like, look, good example, Ice Spice. I don't see the appeal, right? She's 18 or whatever. I don't get the appeal. It's whatever to me. There's nothing in my fiber of being that sees that chick as attractive. But yet, there's some grown-ass dudes that see Ice Spice as this attractive chick. And I'm like, dude, she's like 18. What the fuck are we doing here? Like,
well, CJ, you do know. I mean, you've seen the videos of what it takes to be a female rapper today. If she's got a BBL, fake tits.
I'm sorry, I just called BBL. What happened?
Let me finish. Like BBL, fake tits, weave, fingernails that come out to about right here, and really can't rap for shit, but she's got the image. She's already.
But no, I'm not. But I ain't even talking about the rapper. I'm just talking in terms of dudes that be finding these 18-year-old chicks. They don't even have to be that, because I mean, they're dudes that be sitting up there looking at Kylie fucking Kardashian, as
Kylie Jenner, yeah,
Kylie Jenner. I'm like,
why? I love how you mixed up their last names. Love it.
It's all relative.
The pervertedness I did saw in one junk that I could not stand was the way I don't know who did it, but they were perverts. The way they transformed bad Barbie into what she is. All of y'all are perverts, and all y'all niggas deserve to be in jail. And I'm not saying that she makes bad music or she's a bad influence. No, y'all sexualized a young girl at like what, 13, 14? Like, bro, it was like, I was like, nobody's troubled by this. And I realized, oh yeah, black people don't care about her.
So with Christina Ricci,
did she not put out an OnlyFans and made $1 million in like an hour?
I don't care. I don't care. She probably.
I will say this about Christina Ricci. I got thrown off completely when she was in Black Snake Moon. I was like, whoa, hey, what's going on here?
To this day,
at that point, it became forehead and titties. But
to this day say Black Snake Moon is one of the most overrated movies of all time.
It is the weirdest of movies.
I have seen so many people go to bat for that movie, and when I say, "Oh, tell me why it's good," and they just run around the mulberry bush and not telling me anything about it being good. Well, David Banner was in it.
Yeah, Justin Timberlake was in it too, but we don't care.
Like, that doesn't help the cause.
Like, I don't get what was the point. He was cat because she was having sex too much in the clubs. Like, what was the point of this movie?
She was being a hoe, and he had to change her to the radiator to make her find Jesus. I guess
I feel as though that there was a white man who was just slowly stroking it the whole movie. This is what I always wanted.
I mean, the movie's title sounds like a porno to begin with.
Not even a porno, just one of those
It
70s
really
exploitation
does.
movies. Yeah.
It really was a sexploitation movie,
Yeah,
right?
it's a sexploitation movie. Sexploitation porno. That one
It is
just
the
cuts.
same thing.
They're literally the same thing. One just cuts the bullshit.
One lingers on breast a little bit longer than the other did. Come on.
I just find it funny that the guy that did Hustle and Flow thought he could strike it twice with Black Snake Moan, and it didn't really hit the same way Hustle and Flow did.
If he did Black Snake Moan with the same actors from Hustle and Flow,
So Terrence Howard instead of Sam Jackson is what you're saying.
Wow. That was
no Christina Ricci. It has to be the white girl from Hustle and Flow.
Ew.
Oh yeah. Oh, what's the name?
Yeah, it's gotta be her.
Ew.
It's gotta be her.
Ew.
What, you wanted to be Taraji P?
No, I'd rather keep Christina. I can just.
That's what I'm saying. Like, no, but that's what I said. If he kept it in that same universe, is what I'm saying.
Oh Lord.
I wanted to throw this out, by the way, because we were, going back a little earlier when Wednesday was throwing out them body shots. She let everybody know that them hands was rated E for everyone. One of my favorite lines: "I don't want to be in the pageant. Don't you want to help me realize my vision? Your work is puerile and under-dramatized. You lack any sense of structure, character, and the Aristotelian unities. Young lady, I am just getting a tad tired of your attitude problem."
He couldn't take that critique.
He
That's
couldn't.
That's what made that shit hilarious. Like, young
That
lady,
hurt. That hurt him. That
cut
hurt.
deep, cut deep, cut deep.
I mean,
Eris.
I think there was blades in that boxing glove.
Oh man,
Man. You want to talk about blades? I got one for you. Debbie, you have enslaved him. You have placed Fester under some strange sexual spell. I respect that. But please, may I see him? Don't you even think about it. Well, you have gone too far. You have married Fester. You have destroyed his spirit. You have taken him from us. All of that I can forgive. But Debbie,
What?
pastels. Bam, nigga!
Oh man! Son, not even Spider-Man could save your ass from that one.
Boy, Tisha gave her that gut punch, bitch. Pastels.
That was no. You know what that was? And Chris, you'll get this. That was the Super Sentai gut punch. The one where you get punched in the stomach.
The reason why,
and you automatically just get knocked out.
one of the reasons why I love women is because y'all have a different language than us, and y'all have different counters that men won't think. We'll just stick to the physical and and certain stuff like that. Women, y'all know how to cut exactly. It wasn't what you was wearing. It wasn't what you did. It was none of this. But when your little monkey ass woke up and said, "This pastel coloring is good for me," bitch, you lost every battle. Like, I love women for that.
look, man. Listen,
She came equipped.
look, man. Women, he's right. Women know how to cut deep in the most subtle ways. They can sit there and say, "Oh, you got a small dick." Nah, that's light work. That's
You gotta come harder than that.
Your small dick daddy who left you gave you that small.
Because here's the thing: saying the dude has a small dick, his comeback that's undefeated is, "I still beat though." So you can't really, you really
no. Hey, hold on. Adding insult to injury, CJ. But I beat for the last 6 years.
exactly
Never
So
complained.
You can't. I was faking.
You had
it.
had earth shattering, leg shaking. You can't fake that like orgasms every time.
The only comeback I seen to that was.
But now suddenly I'm working with a Vienna sausage. Okay.
Nah, the best one I saw was, "You a hoe. You a hoe, yo. You let me hit. Nigga, I let everybody hit. Don't think you special." And when she said that, I was like, "You lost, bro." Your Trump card was taken and eaten. That's a girl that made up her mind long time ago. Yeah.
First off, D.
You went to McDonald's and wanted a Big Mac, nigga. I gave you a Big Mac.
First off, D. That's a guy that just went in thinking this chick was the virgin of virgins. That's a delusional guy. If I
always like any guy that really thinks that that's going to be. Not that I still hit is going to be it, but when you say it and you say it with this chicken hawk, yeah, that type of strut with it, it's like, dog, who did you have? Yeah, that's tomorrow. Yeah, fuck everybody, nigga. You don't shut up. So what, nigga?
Sir, that is every dude in the military that thinks.
Oh, you went to Taco Bell and got a soft taco like everybody else. Don't do that, dog. You act like you
at 2:30 in the morning.
I saw. Look, man. My first time I got to my first base, I saw murder happen at a party where this dude was like, "Oh man, I fucked blah blah blah," and he really thought he was special. And one dude was like, "Dude, she fucks every new guy that comes into the dorms." I sat back, me being a virgin, nobody knew, laughed my ass off, and I was like, "Let me take my ass out of here. This shit is fucking hilarious."
I was like, oh, I see you passed the initiation test. That's what I would refer to it.
I mean, you know,
like this nigga passed the initiation test.
My man went from being on exactly. My man was here, Eris. He was here, and then he went down.
That's not even a peg. Not even a full peg.
It was like,
boy, ain't nothing like seeing a nigga break out that line of I still hit and it gets suplexed. There ain't nothing and
your point is,
I like now. Only once I give it up is the only way you could use that line is when a girl's denying it and she trying to make you feel little. Like, bitch, I made your leg shake. You can say all that shit, right? I just feel as though if you the dude try to prove that to a whore, stop. Stop. Amber Rose sucked 2 of the dicks that night, dude. Stop.
Somebody made the best point ever.
3 before she got to you that night.
Somebody made the
real talk. It was gonna be full, but you had to be here.
Somebody made the best point on Twitter. Why are you dudes having arguments with strippers about spending money lavishly? They're strippers. That's what they do. And I was like, that is the truest statement ever. Like, that is like, why are you arguing with women that like? I was like, that's true. Arguing with stripper is kind of like, why would you do that? Like, no.
Because, Chris, I can answer that question for you.
Oh, here we go. Let's go. I'm about to get my look. I'm about to get my sneaker on with this niggas talking around.
Like, the reason why we argue with them is just to prove a point.
Yeah,
like,
they're monogamous.
Yeah, we proved the point,
sir. His mama called him Twitter. I call him Twitter.
I'm about to say,
I'll be in the cold ground before I'll ever recognize that shit as X.
Only X I recognize as hamster and video. Get out my face, nigga.
And Malcolm, sir. And Malcolm.
And DM.
DM. I think it said D.
And DM.
And also a tall nigga with a top hat. That's what we also recognize. A tall nigga with a top hat.
A tall pale nigga in a trench coat with a top hat.
That is a tall Afro-American nigga with a top hat. All right.
Wait, who's the nigga with the top hat?
Look at RE2, Mr. X.
Yeah. Full black man energy. You shoot the shit off, he goes looking for his hat.
Oh, God.
But no, I wanted to say we argue with them to prove a point. We prove the point that all the stripping and stuff that they're doing, it doesn't last. What are you going to do when you hit 26? You going to keep stripping? You're not even the hot one. At that point, you are in competition with the other 18, 19, and 21-year-olds. You stand no chance. None whatsoever.
I like how Byron says this stuff like the stripper is going to be giving you a lap dance and you're telling her this speech. You know, I never even thought about it that way. You know, what am I doing after this? Ain't nobody.
Sir,
It's so easy to do it, though.
It's so easy to do.
It's so easy.
Chris. First off, imagine that your penis is crumpled in and never will grow big.
I'm black, so I don't.
Fuck up, no nigga. Look, nigga. Hey, Chris. I hate to
Hit the
go
Family
with
Guy fall.
No. I hate to. Hey, Chris. First off, you saying I'm black. I hate to be that person. Neil deGrasse Tyson said it best. The best and the worst is going to be found in Africa. The tallest man in the world is going to be African. The shortest man in the world is going to be African. The dumbest man in the world, we don't measure that, but if we did, he's probably going to be from Africa. The smartest people in the world are from Africa. So that being said, people with the longest schlongs from Africa. Shortest schlong, African.
Well, speaking for myself,
You gotta do like this, Chris. You gotta do it like this.
Go home, Chris.
I thought, look, Chris could have been worse because I thought he was gonna like pull out like a. He's gonna pull out like a plate or something. Like, see, it look. He was like, "No, see, it's the girth, and ain't the." You gotta measure it long ways, not like. Anyway,
could have pulled out the dragon.
You know, we have had a lot of.
But nah.
No, but it really is too easy for me to do that whole rant.
I feel the best full circle joke unknowingly. Hi, I'm Amanda Buckman. Buckman, why are you dressed like that? Like what? Like you're going to a funeral. Why are you dressed like somebody died? Wait. And sure enough, bravo. Actually, visual joke. The fucking kid in the wheelchair tying her up, just circling around the shit. Done.
God love it. We always forget that we always forget about the disabled wants to give out paws too. They do. Oh, you think they don't?
No. You post up that video from the Montgomery shit.
I really thought homegirl was going to go on black people for 2.5 seconds.
That's some bullshit. No, see, this is what you do. Here's what you do.
Yeah. Disabled people wants to play this, so what we gotta do is gotta flick that shit back. I'm like, go ahead, sis.
Disabled people matter.
That's what I'm talking about, man. I always laugh at shit like that. Chris Harris, my first husband, the heart surgeon, all day long, coronaries, transplants.
What about your needs? I got you, D.
Sorry about dinner, Deb. The Pope has a cold, Deb. Show the axe.
An axe that takes me back.
Ram them all.
It's a sick ass family. It's hilarious.
Kill the nigga, or at least swung at him. One of the two.
Or got swung at.
Got swung. Oh, look. Hey,
and she
the Addams women. Women, you gotta fight back.
Hey, she creamed her pants at the excitement of death.
You know what I'm saying?
That's them Addams women, they built different.
Husband number 2, the senator. He loves his state. He loves his country.
What about Debbie?
Sorry, Debbie. No Mercedes this year. We have to set an example. Oh yeah, set this. And she was about to Andre rise in that nigga. You just saw that nigga like this. And then y'all probably asked the question that all of us asked. So, Debbie, did you have somebody in the car with you taking the picture? Or
That's what I was gonna ask. Who took the picture?
Who took the picture? No, bitch, because at that angle, who took that picture?
Oh, AD.
Yeah.
Where are we? It looks familiar. Of course. The gates of hell.
Hey, Wednesday Addams spitting. You have taken a land which is rightfully ours. Years from now, my people will be forced to live in mobile homes or reservations. Your people will wear cardigans and drink highballs. We will sell our bracelets by the roadsides. You will play golf and enjoy hot hors d'oeuvres. My people will have pain and degradation. Your people will have stick shifts. My gods of the tribes have spoken. They have said, do not touch the pilgrims, especially Sarah Miller. Gary, she's changing the words.
Hey, this nigga spitting though.
I know, man.
For all those reasons,
No, this
I decided to scalp
nigga's
you.
This nigga's spitting.
I decided to
Damn,
scalp you and burn
nigga.
your village to the ground. I was like, oh shit.
I'm gonna scalp you and burn your entire village to the ground. I'm like, damn, son, where'd you find this?
All right. If I'm going to do this, I'm gonna have to do this right. Swing low, sweet chariot, come forth to carry me home. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming forth to carry me.
That is thespian acting.
I know. You can't say
Which-
carry forth. You gotta say carry forth. You have to say it like that.
She said, no, and how do you take a moment like that and make it hilarious? My baby is ill and my husband is dying. Oh, mama, what shall I do? Well, you have a black dress.
Hey yo, hey, mama, hey mama. I know we're morbid in this family. Not the fuck now. I know I stick. I know I stick, but not now. My husband's dying. My baby's blonde.
Dude. Wednesday ended that ghost story with all the campers woke up, all their old noses had grown back, and everybody just screaming fucking. I was like, bro.
Screaming bloody murder.
When I heard that, I was thinking to myself, it reminded me how everybody was all scared about this. Oh man, they can bet it was like trans kids had all heard that, right? I've heard that. I was thinking to myself, that's a rich people's problem.
It really is.
That's a rich people's problem. Or like, because if you have a kid that's a trans kid at a certain age, it's like, dog, how much money y'all got? God, look, I'm not going into it and all the rest of that, but I know there's some black kids, there are black parents that are supportive of their kids in that situation going, yeah, hey, yo, Derek, I think you need to wait until like you go to college. Get your money to do that shit.
Thursday, Addams Family spent 2 weekends at number one. Opening weekend.
I saw
one.
it the second week. It probably was out. I know I went to the movie theater to see it.
Second was Walt Disney's Three Musketeers. Yes, the Charlie Sheen and Kiefer Sutherland.
Lord,
Which I kind of sort of enjoyed that one because Tim Curry's in it and he's scenery chewing throughout that whole movie.
Yeah.
Number three, Carlito's Way. Number four, My Life. Number 5, Man's Best Friend. Number 6, The Nightmare Before Christmas. Number 7, The Remains of the Day. Number 8, Cool Runnings. Number 9, The Beverly Hillbillies. Yes, another old TV show that got turned into a movie.
Mm-hmm.
And number 10, The Piano.
The pianist. Now, ain't the pianist. The pianist was the penis. The penis. that was Adrian Brody.
Yeah, my bad.
I don't know who the piano. I know. God,
Also, honorary mention number 11, Rudy.
Oh damn! I remember the piano because they made fun of it in The Critic, where it was the piano. It was like the kazoo.
Yeah,
it was like the
Harvey
kazoo.
Keitel, Sam Neill, Holly Hunter, and a Paquin. Yeah, I remember that now. Damn.
What was that? The piano?
Yeah, the piano. Yeah.
God, I remember the joke. It was like, he's like, "Come on, make love to me, women," and she's like, "Ooh," and she walked into the room. Right? You're like this. What do you think of me, Nick? Yeah. What do you think about me naked? Like, what do you think of me? Like, what do you think of me naked body? Ooh.
Second weekend, pretty much the same, except number 7 is We're Back, a Dinosaur movie, because that was opening weekend for it.
Boy, We're Back, a Dinosaur movie should have been way bigger than what it was. I remember the hype about it because it was a non-Disney movie that actually had back, and I think Fox was behind that. And then
also, another weird movie that came out opening weekend, that Josh and Sam. Yeah, it's about 2 white kids that go on a cross-country trip. It was very weird.
I'd probably know it if I actually seen like pictures.
Yeah,
like that sounds like something I would have seen in a trailer. You know what I mean?
It's like Daryl D.A.
Like these kids, like we're going on an adventure, and soon they will find out about each other. One of those movies, you know what I mean?
Well, it's one of those movies where I'm like, "Where's child services at?" What's going on here? Got a lot of those wacky hijinks, Wisconsin. Where's child services here? Where the parents at? Oh my god, man! But like the fact that this movie did as well as it did is a testament to the comedy of it.
Yeah,
Sure.
and I think that and I think a lot of people really did just love. Well, at least a lot of the fans really. I felt like this movie just had so much replay value in it because the plot was just so much fun, and a lot of the one-liners, and even what I like to call low-hanging fruit jokes of this movie all work. And most of the lines are very memorable. And this is the movie people remember the most because, I mean, at least for the comedy of it, because I think the aesthetic look, everybody likes the first one. Just the look of the first one was a lot more, of a thing to look at. This one was you're actually laughing at the hijinks that actually goes on.
Mhm.
And that's not saying that the first movie wasn't funny, because the first movie had some really great moments in it. It's just that the first one, I will admit, was more grounded, but this one just said, fuck that shit, go straight for the comedy. And I'm glad they did. I'm so glad they did, because this was one of those movies where you would really want everybody to be hucky, huck. And I remember that this movie was still so funny that when that Tim Curry one came out, it did very well because of that junk. And I think it was just because the Addams Family name was trusted at that point. Like you could actually watch it. And like I said, it's interesting that even when they put the new one out, the animated one out, I thought, I don't know how kids are going to attach to it. Kids attached to it quicker than I thought they would. And yeah, that's thanks to their parents like me who showed them these first two movies. But the Addams Family name is safe, and seeing, and at least in my opinion, I know some people don't like it like that. Fuck, I love Wednesday. I thought Wednesday did very well.
I had worries about it.
It was a lot better than I thought it was going to be, and I think really what it was I think really what did it was Jenna Ortega just being good at it. Her take on Wednesday was just, I want to keep watching this shit. You know what I mean? I think that's how it was, man. And they tried their best, like making Fester all the way serial killer, and they did kind of invoke more real world consequences in it, but it was still, it's people getting off at this school, nigga.
People are dying here. What's going on?
Dying at the school, nigga. Like, yo, man, these are students.
I will say this though: the one big thing about Addams Family, the constant and stuff, is that like the stuff for things still holds up. Especially when you know what they did was very old school, early blue screen, but it was done in such a good way that you're like, this shit fucking still holds up, man. This is crazy.
Good. Yeah. You can tell when they blue screen it, but even then, it's not bad. You know what I mean? It's not like it's terrible, and that you can tell where the hand kind of looks like it's keyframed in there a bit awkwardly, especially when he's like running across the ground. But even for the effect back then in '93. To do it like that, very well. It was done very well, man. They didn't there wasn't a lot of shots where it's just like a hand coming out of a box or nothing like that. It looked like the hand was free to actually jump around, have movement, do the little thing where he like cracks his knees and shit.
Like crack. I mean, it's just
crack. Yeah.
I mean, a lot of the stuff they did in this movie, they did in Wednesday too, especially with, I mean, obviously it's, you can do more digital stuff and it's very seamless now, but it felt like it was a very 1-for-1 when you see Thing in Wednesday. It's like, oh
yeah,
it's almost looks like it's the same thing.
And they kind of did it very well. You just see like the hand crawling up there. It looked like it actually was resting there and all that. So yeah.
Dude, fucking Gomez fucking arm wrestling thing was hilarious. It's just like,
where is he getting his arm strength from?
I don't know.
Like, I always question, like, he's actually so he's actually fighting that shit. Yeah,
that was definitely a word for me. I thought they were going to play that up as her being Morticia or something.
Nah, they play that very well. They didn't do the whole little "that's Wednesday's mom" thing. They got the right woman to be Jenna Ortega's mom, which was Catherine Zeta-Jones. Now, y'all want to picture Louis Gomez? You want to picture Louis as Gomez crawling up top of her? Have fun. I don't want to. But
I seen
the whole
waiting.
Christina Ricci playing Wednesday's mom thing came from that picture
that Photoshop on the internet of Christina Ricci as
Wednesday when she's
It
grown
sets-
up or some
It
shit.
set so many. It set so many ships to sail of these white girls who still didn't have identity when they was 25 years old and said, "Ooh, Morticia." So good for them. You found your hero. You found your hero. You know, whatever, man.
So what we got next, D?
Okay. I didn't have you pick last time, did I? Well, who picked last time? Was that you,
We
Chris?
both picked something.
Yeah. I know.
I picked sequel. I picked sequel, and then Chris picked.
Okay.
you
Chris,
did that.
it's your turn. So, do we go to the east? Do we get an action movie, or do we do a must do?
East.
Go to the east. All right, Eris. Let me see here. Ooh, well, fuck. 1, 2, or 3, Eris.
1.
I don't even feel like this is East now that I think about it. I feel like it's more action movie. Y'all gonna hate me. Kiss of the Dragon.
Oh shit.
Oh,
Run, wastebasket, run!
I ain't gonna lie, man. That is low key my favorite underrated Jet Li movie.
I'm sorry, you like it?
I like Kiss of the Dragon
I
because
haven't seen Kiss of the Dragon
here's the
in decades.
Kiss of the
I don't
Dragon.
remember it.
Kiss of the Dragon is a French movie. I don't care.
It's a very French movie. Here's the thing: I watched it 2 weeks ago because again I hadn't seen it in a while, and I end up remembering what the actual plot of. Because the only thing I remember was Jet Li fighting 2 fucking twins niggas at the end and shit, one giant, one small, and him doing the maneuver.
One of them was Luke Besson.
Yeah, one was Luke Besson, my man that did District B13. And all of a sudden Jet Li doing the he did the thing from the title of the movie, and the guy's bleeding from his eyes, and it's like that shit.
All right, so that being said, Eris,
Mm-hmm.
do you want to swap a Jet Li movie, or do you want me to swap it with a random one? Because you gotta think about the Jet Li movies we haven't done, and just think about the possibility of me picking one of them. Or do you want to go for the mystery box?
Yeah.
See, Kiss of the
The
Dragon.
mystery box is a movie that you asked for, so it's up to you. Do you want to go ahead and go for it? Do we want to keep Kiss of the Dragon?
Give it to me. Give it to me.
Nigga, Sister Street Fighter.
Let's go.
Mr. Chiba, we ain't never forgot you, nigga. But I forgot Homegirl's name. She's actually the star of this fucking movie.
Yes. Her name is in the title. She is the Sister Street Fighter. That's her name.
Sister Street Fighter. No, what's her real name? I never
I got you. Hang on.
I'm looking at her right now. Sister Street Fighter.
I need a movie.
Don't
Hell
do
no.
Don't do that.
That was not her. I need you to stop.
Etsuko Shihomi.
Yeah, Etsuko Shihomi.
Yep. Yep. So, like I said, we are going back to get some what I like to call good old Japanese Yakuza beat the shit out of Yakuzas.
Fun fact: my first time seeing this movie, Encore Action. They did a fucking the Street Fighter fucking marathon.
Yeah.
Featured Street Fighter. She said the Return of Street Fighter, Sister Street Fighter 2. I'm like, this is fucking like Street Fighter 2 Turbo. How many fucking Street Fighter?
There were 4, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah. It was a lot.
Street Fighter had 1, 2, 3.
No,
movies.
Sister Street Fighter had 3. Sister Street Fighter Hanging by the Thread.
Okay, so it's 3. Yeah,
Return of the Sister Street Fighter.
No, it was 3 of them.
There's
So
a
they
rated
both had
X
3
version.
movies.
Oh yeah, the rated X version because this movie came out in '74, so of course it was like super violent, all that. And here's the thing about it: I'm glad, good because we needed to do a 1970s movie again for whatever reason, and we picked Japan. Japan in the 70s. How was Japan in the 70s? Seriously, the youth were out of control. I'm not joking about that. They had a really bad gang problem in the 70s, and that's not even a joke. You know, all the stereotypes y'all see in anime with the kids, like, yeah, we're the bad students. They went hard like that in the late 70s into the early 80s, like that.
One of the gangsters girls in the Japan 70s, they weren't like the whores of today. Back then,
sir, you're knocking on 40. You're gonna have to update the whores.
Whores.
Listen, the girls back then, the ones that were like truly mean, the gang leaders of the 70s, the longer their skirts were, the more you are inclined to not fuck with them.
Yeah. See, I was about to say, hey kids,
if they're crazy long skirt and they're hitting Asian squat at the same time, leave them alone. Don't fuck with them.
See, I was gonna sit there and say
she works for the Yakuza and she will fucking kill you.
No, she's a boss, sir.
She's a boss. Thank you, Eric.
She runs her own gang.
She walks in the room, stops, everything turns gray. Dude, Toddy.
Hey, I was gonna sit there.
You said it yourself, D. It was out of control in the 70s because why do you think they had that series called Skabon Deca?
I mean, I was gonna sit there as soon as D said that. I was like, well, just play Yakuza 0. You get the gist.
No, it's not even, and that's the funny thing. Yakuza 0 was a very good look at how the 80s looked in Tokyo. But if you look at and it's kind of funny, and I'm glad they didn't really dive into it because there was no point to it. But if you dived into the Yakuza world in the 1960s into the 80s, it is the Italian mob wasn't fucking with y'all, huh? Like y'all was on some different, and y'all weren't shooting at each other. That's what's so scary about it. Y'all niggas wasn't firing at nobody. Real quick, I want to answer this question. Versus is on our list. It is on our list. So just let you know.
I gotta be honest with you. I always feel Battle Royale is like the weeb entry point for live action stuff. You see Battle Royale, man. Everybody dressing up as the Versus and the Battle Royale characters.
What was the other Beat Takeshi movie, young? That everybody said like
Ichi the Killer?
Not brother.
No, not Ichi the Killer.
I've never seen Ichi the Killer yet.
What?
What do you say, Chris?
You haven't seen Ichi the Killer?
No, I never have. Wow.
Shocker.
I seen quite a few Tokyo Shock movies, but I have never seen Ichi the Killer. Yeah,
I was going to tell you that Beat Takeshi was not in Ichi the Killer.
No, yeah. But what was Beat? It was like another movie back when we got into.
That's Takashi Miike.
I keep getting Takashi Miike mixed up.
Yeah, Miike. Miike. Now, but he did another. It's like I don't know what it was. Whatever. But it was like but everybody was saying like I remember when people was trying, especially what year was that? Like 2000, maybe 2001, where when the clips of motherfucking Battle Royale started going around everywhere. Yeah, I think it was around that time. Maybe 2001, maybe a little bit after that, man. But I remember that was one of the big things back then. So yeah. But anyway, Sister Street Fighter will be our next. What we got for next week, then, man?
Yep, should be great. Peace out.
Yeah, peace.